What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today, you guys, with the brand new review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 5. The episode is titled Pie in Austin Sky, you guys. So, before we go ahead and jump into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a big, huge, solid favor, you guys, and stop taking me out on this date and then having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss The Real Housewives of Potomac, shall we? All right, you guys, so the episode opens up and we see Ashley. So Ashley is meeting up with Mia and Gizelle, of all people. Kind of odd that she's meeting up with Mia because we very rarely see these two in the scene together, but it is what it is. So the ladies are getting ready to head down to Austin, which I thought that was very interesting when I originally saw that when the season was filming earlier this year. I was like, Austin? Now, you guys know I'm a Texas boy, and Texas is home. And I know that before they do the international trip, they take a trip domestically, but I did not think that they would go to Austin. Again, I'm a Texas boy at heart, but it was kind of odd. But it is what it is, you guys. Now, you guys, I don't know how much longer I can tolerate this whole Nneka and Wendy situation, right? You guys know that the ladies have issues in the group. Wendy doesn't want to be Wendy and Nneka have their issues. Gizelle and Candace have their issues. Gizelle and Wendy have their issues. Robin and Candace, Robin and Wendy is just like Ashley and Candace. Gonna be an interesting trip, right? They talked about the situation with Nneka, and so Gizelle doesn't feel that Nneka is lying. So in a sense, you feel that Wendy is lying. Get it, got it. You don't like the woman, you believe she's lying. That's not a problem. It is what it is. Now, but here's the thing, you don't believe Nneka is lying, but you don't know her personally. So this woman could very well be lying. And I saw a lot of people talking about she's an attorney. I think Gizelle even said it. She's an attorney, so she wouldn't do that. Have y'all never met Phaedra Parks, Esquire? She's a known liar, pathological liar. I mean, it's in the title. Like, then Tyler Perry said, Laoria. Exactly. Like, yeah. Now, Gizelle did say that she talked to, what is Jamal. And Jamal said, yeah, Gizelle, that stuff is real. I was like, it takes a dark person. Jamal. I know that the saying is he without sin cast the first stone, right? But a person like Jamal Bryant, I just wouldn't want him to teach me the word of God. No shade, no tea, but I just wouldn't want that from me in my life. Kind of like I've said about Mary Cosby, I wouldn't want her to teach me the word of God. I feel the same exact way with him. Now, like I said, Gizelle believes that, Nneka is not lying. And I was like, okay, if you don't believe that she's lying, then that it is what it is. I just really don't care. I do kind of want us to stop talking about this stuff for real because we have there's something obviously that happened somewhere. We don't know the full context of the conversation because we're getting Nneka's side, we're getting Wendy's. But we have not heard from Lebe or her mother. So I just don't understand. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's all I got to say is I don't care, you guys. Honestly. Do I believe that there's some, it could be some truths somewhere. Again, I'm just tired of it. I just want this to absolutely wrap itself up. I'm so tired of talking about it. It's really getting on my nerves at this point. We shall pause here and we will move forward, you guys. All right, you guys. So next up, we got Wendy. So we see Wendy. Wendy is having lunch with Eddie, right? And they're discussing what happened at pickleball. Here's my thing. like I said, there could be some truths in what is being said. The thing about the Facebook thing, I still think that that's juvenile. I still think it's kind of stupid that we're literally talking about who followed who and who unfollowed who on Facebook. First of all, who the hell uses Facebook? No shade to anybody who does. I know I don't use Facebook, and it's not that big of a deal. And then, from what I'm gathering, Eddie and Ike went to the same school, but they didn't go to the same school at the same time. And let's just be real, you guys. There are people, I got people on my, like, I do have a Facebook page, but I don't use it. I haven't used Facebook in years. When I did use Facebook, there were plenty of people on my Facebook page that I had no idea who the hell they were. I believe in the early days of Facebook, especially in my hometown, we would just add people, and then people who knew that person would add you. And again, I don't know you like that. We ain't never hung out, ain't never had a conversation with each other the first. So if you unfollow me, I ain't gonna feel no type of way about it. It is what it is, right? They also talked about how things kind of escalated when Ineka called Wendy a bitch, and I do agree with her that things did escalate because that was uncalled for to call a woman a bitch. And then they talked about the whole shrine stuff. I'm not gonna speak on something that I have no working knowledge of. So the shrine stuff, if anybody wants to talk, no, please don't. I don't care about it, right? I really just don't care. I think this kind of it's interesting. I don't know why are we going down this rabbit hole of religion and shrines and all that kind of stuff. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. But again, like I said, I definitely wanted to wrap up like expeditiously. Let's pause here and let's move forward, you guys. Next up, you guys, we got Ineka. So she and Ike, they are at the doctor's office and they're, just trying to figure out what's going on with their fertility or infertility, basically, right? And I'm gonna say this right here. So at this doctor's office, Ineka says that she's 35. Keep that in the back of your noggin that she said that she's 35. No, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it right now. In this scene, she says she's 35, but later in the episode, when she got into it with Wendy, she said in her 40 years of living, I was like, so which one is it, Ineka? Are you 35 or are you 40? And I saw a lot of people saying last night that she just rounded up. Who rounds up their age 5 years? Who rounds it up 5 years? Because I don't know anybody that does that, but hey, if that's what y'all wanted to say, go for it. It is what the hell it is. I don't honestly care. Um, Now I did notice what she said in her interview that she wishes that she had pulled Wendy aside and had a conversation with Wendy. And I was like, well, why didn't you do that? You didn't do that because let's be real, you guys. Two things can be true, right? Can Wendy be, telling half truths? Absolutely. Could Ineka have come on this show with an agenda? Absolutely. Because I find it quite odd that Ineka could have a conversation with Robin about the shrine stuff, but you couldn't have a one-on-one conversation with Wendy about it. Now, again, I know that this is a reality show. You talk about the stuff on the show. And I also know they give these people a call sheet. I know that for a fact that they give them a call sheet. But if y'all exchange numbers at the party and you felt the way, you could have been like, girl, we need to talk to the production and we need to sit down with each other on camera and let's have this conversation. Because Ashley's big head ass brought it up and let's just ixnay it, right? Let's just put it to bed. But no, I feel like it was an ulterior motive. You guys can agree or disagree. It is what it is. That's all I got to say. And I also want to say this right quick. I'm not Team Wendy. I'm not Team Ineka. I ain't Team nobody on this show. If there is one person on this show that I can tell you guys that I do like, you guys know it. It's Karen. I like Karen. And you guys know when it comes to Karen, I have no problem with calling Karen out when she lies and she does stuff that I don't understand. Same with Candace, right? I know people think, you just love Candace. I don't just love Candace, but I do defend Candace sometimes when I feel like she deserves it. But if you guys go back to season, what was it? What season was it that she was all up Ashley's ass about getting pregnant, and I went in on Candace that season. So I don't want nobody to say you don't ever you don't call people out, because I do. Call Candace out, call Karen out, call everybody out. They all can get it. Absolutely can get it. Now, did I hear the doctor correct? Did he say? I think he said Ike had a low sperm count, but Ike said it wasn't him. But it is what it is. Now, I will say that in Nneka and Ike, the way that they talk to each other, it's terrible. Like last week when he told her to shut up, and the way she was talking to him in his doctor's office, I was like, do y'all like each other? Do y'all love each other? Because I could never talk to my spouse like that ever, because that means that we don't like each other. But I don't care. Let's pause here and move forward, you guys. All right, you guys. So this next scene that we got with Mia, I was confused, very confused with this shit with Mia. Mia and Gordon are sitting down for therapy, right? Mia lets the therapist know that she had previously retained a divorce attorney, and I'm like, girl, that ain't no shock. But Gordon didn't know. I was like, now, Gordon, how were you shocked? The writings are on the wall. Your wife is a gold digger. Again, I don't have no problems with a gold digger. Let me put that out there. I ain't got no problems with it. As long as you upfront and honest, I'm only with you for your money, I'm cool with it. I have no problems. I have no problems with it. Not a one. Now, she was asked, why did she file? She wants to talking about Gordon, with him and his work, and that they were arguing. I was like, girl, a lot don't give a damn who tell it. You filed for divorce because the nigga is broke. What did Kanye say? She ain't married. She ain't. What did he say? She ain't fucking with no broke nigga, right? Mia is not fucking with no broke ass nigga. And don't she got a new boyfriend that got money? Allegedly, I don't know. So here's where the storyline got a little confusing for me, because I guess they did a business deal, and there was an attorney that got involved, and the money was in escrow, and they weren't being able to communicate with the guy, and I guess they went and reported him to the board, and so the man got disbarred and he unlived himself. But the thing was, it wasn't even that. The story was kind of confusing, but what really threw me for a loop was the fact that Mia was sitting there trying to fake like she was crying. I was like, now, Mia girl, you ain't got not a tear in sight. But I mean, if you're working on your inner cry, go for it. But this outer cry, no tears, not a one, zero, zilch, zip, zero, zilch, not a damn thing. But yeah, if you guys please, if you guys understood what they were talking about, tell me in the comment section. Let's pause here and move forward and wrap up the damn episode. All right, you guys, now with Potomac. Potomac, and production. Where's y'all's budget? I'm really starting to see what people be saying about Potomac, how low budget they look. This hotel that they stayed in, y'all couldn't have found them a better hotel that didn't have construction going on across the street. Then when they got into the hotel with the suite, the food, I was like, I know you fucking lying. Y'all are eating tacos and french fries. Tacos and french fries. Okay. Ashley. Girl, why are you walking through the airport with your titties out? The airport is typically cold. So I know your nipples were on hard. I know your nipples were just sitting up at attention. Ashley just does not know how to dress for her body. She don't know how to do it. And then Karen. Y'all know, like I said earlier, I rocks with Karen. I fucks with Karen, right? But Karen, girl, what the hell were you talking about with a pie and Robin? I was kind of confused about the conversation with the pie and Robin, and she put part of the pie in the freezer, so it's freezing. And I was like, huh? Now she says she does, Giselle did ask her, does she love Robin? She says, I like Robin and I want Robin to win. And then, she says that there are some things that she will address with Robin. And that's when she started talking about the damn pie. I was like, what are we talking about with the pie? I didn't understand the analogy with the pie. I was confused. Now, at one point in the episode, the ladies were sitting down. I think it was Candace, Wendy, and Karen. And I believe it was Candace who asked Wendy, like, how is she and Nneka? And she was like, I don't really have a vested relationship with her, so there's no real issues there, right? So then Giselle came out, and so Karen wants to bring up the elephant in the room that Giselle doesn't talk when Candace is around. Honestly, I don't give a damn. I couldn't care less. Now, Giselle, that when you sat there and brought up your daughters, Candace addressed you and not your kids. She called you your white looking ass. She didn't say nothing about your kids, so I don't know how you brought your kids into this. It's weaponization if it at its finest. You gonna say something to me, so I'm gonna bring my kids in this. Girl, what? Okay, Giselle, have fun with it. I really don't care. And then we see Mia and Robin, and they're walking down the street by the construction. I was like, y'all really couldn't find a better hotel than this? This was the best that y'all could find. Seriously. This was the best that truly original could find. What are y'all doing with the budget for Potomac? It must not be any budget. I'm going to leave it at that. It's not no budget. So Mia is telling Robin the situation about the attorney. Once again, she's trying to cry, but there's no tears coming. And once again, I am thoroughly confused about this conversation. So once again, if anybody understood what she was saying, let me know, because I was lost. I'm not saying that she's lying. I'm just saying that I was lost and confused. But I think I got it correct that I think what I'm just confused about is what money was in escrow. What money was in escrow, and how did y'all get money in escrow if that's where I'm confused at. How did y'all have money in escrow, but Gordon has been iced out of the company and neither one of y'all have any jobs? So what is that? Is that, what? Because Mia's not talking. There's something that she's leaving out. Because you guys remember at the reunion last season, Giselle mentioned embezzlement. Is that what this is? Like, I'm kind of confused. But if anybody knows anything deeper, let me know. And we'll talk about it in the comment section, you guys. Oh my God, you guys. Can we please stop talking about witchcraft? Oh God. It's really annoying me that we keep talking about this, because this is a conversation that I don't think any of us are well equipped to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the ladies are well equipped to talk about it, with the exception of Nneka and Wendy. Ashley's big head ass was definitely not equipped to talk about it. None of us are equipped to have this conversation, so I don't know why we keep harping on it, and it's getting on my bad, you guys. This camera, my phone ran out of. I had to delete some videos. Thankfully, you guys, I have a new camera that I'm playing with, and I'm trying to figure out how to use it, because I'm gonna stop using my phone very soon. But what I was saying is, I just want us to stop this conversation, because I just don't think that we have the mental wherewithal or capacity to delve into this conversation, right? Now, Wendy read something that her mom said about Mia on social media, and I don't know what it meant. I don't care what it meant. Don't leave in the comment section what it meant, because again, I don't care, and I'm not going to read it. No shade. I'm just going to scroll. If you leave a comment about what it is, I'm just going to like it and heart it and move on. That's all I got for it, you guys. What else? Now, here we go, you guys. I just oh shit, excuse me. Now, here we go, you guys. Here's where I really got the most confused, right? The stories, I don't know what's going on, because one minute Ineka says it was Ivy, Wendy's sister, who did something. Then it was her mother. Then it was Wendy and her sister. Wendy saying that her sister Ivy and Ineka's cousin, they fell out. Ineka says that that wasn't the case, right? Then Ineka says that her family called Ineka a clout chaser, and I was like, oh my god, this kind of sounds high school when you think about it. It kind of sounds high school, juvenile, and very trivial, and it's not a huge deal, but I would feel a way if somebody was claiming that they knew me and stuff, and I've never. If you, here's my thing. I'm not saying that this is the case. I'm just saying that this is my thought process, right? I would feel a way if someone is going around town using my name saying, oh, I know him. Oh, me and him are friends. Me and him are this. I would feel a way. And I would say, you're clout chasing, and stop telling people that you fucking know me. Like, that is what I would say. And before anybody gets in the comments and be like, it ain't that deep, it is, because I actually had a situation like that years ago where someone was going around telling all of my friends that we were in a relationship with each other, didn't know the person from a thumbtack on the floor, had no interactions with the person, nothing like that, no kind of interaction. The person was around a group of my friends, and that was it. And then just this lie perpetuated from there that, oh, you two are in a relationship. I was like, say what now? And at the time, I was in a relationship with someone else, and this lie just kept growing. And I'm like, stop saying that. Like, I want you guys to stop saying that. It's not true. It's not true. Never was true. So, yeah, you guys, I get, again, I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just saying I can see how people would feel a way about that if you're going around and using my, that's like saying, here's a better example, right? Better example than what even I gave. Let's just say somebody went and robbed a bank, and they started dropping, oh, well, that's such and such's friend that robbed the bank. And then they come to you and be like, oh, so you know this person. Bitch, no, I ain't never met that person a day in my life. Don't come to me with that. I know that was a far-fetched scenario, but just putting it out there, just say, like, it can be, you don't want people using your name for negative things. And I'm not saying that this would happen, and I'm not saying, so I don't know what the situation is. I do know I want this storyline to just disintegrate, go away. And I stopped listening after a certain point in time because it didn't make any sense. Because I know Candace, I thought Wendy was lying. And I was getting ready to come on, I was ready to come on here and say, Wendy girl, you just lied when she said that she didn't know Lebe. Now, for context, she did not say she didn't know Lebe. What happened is Candace asked her, how old is Lebe? Wendy says, I don't know. That's my sister's friend. And then the production showed that video of season 5 when they had the party for her daughter's christening or whatever. I don't care, you guys. I just want this storyline to just go away. It's stupid. It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, you guys can let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. And that's it, you guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video, you guys. And until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.